This lecture revolves around the theme Indian national movement, exemplary heritage of ethics and morality for rules-based world order. Our enlightened founding guardians' unwavering commitment to universal human values, democratic spirit and structures that established Indian national movement in some historians, intellectuals' opinion as a third democratic revolution or a founding moment after American War of Independence or Revolution, French State Revolution that democratized even democracy itself with the desired inclusivity, with fair analysis of credible sources, factual accuracy, and in depth understanding and emotional appreciation. Indian national movement not only transcendent limitations of American War of Independence, French State Revolution, and even Russian Revolution that amplified, but amplified and reached its desired aims and objectives. On International Nonviolence Day, October 2, 2017, diplomat, writer, politician Dr. Shashi Tharoor delivered a lecture entitled Looking Back at the British Raj in India at Edinburgh, London, with factual correctness based on credible sources. Fair analysis, Dr. Tharoor exposed the cruel face and exploitative, racist, divisive character of British colonial regime that sponsored communalism, drug, and even human trafficking to realize its sole purpose, materialistic pleasure for United Kingdom and each and every possible deprivation and depravement for colonies in social, cultural, psychological, economic, ecological, and environmental spheres. After completion of his speech, questions were invited from audience aimed at quench the thirst of curiosity. One student or scholar from Islamic Republic of Pakistan questioned Mr. Tharoor by mistake or with sponsored propaganda to spread misinformation that with independence, India owe INR 75 crore to Pakistan. After payment of first installment of 20 crore, India, even after Gandhi's fast unto death, is still not paid due amount to Pakistan. It is established with credible sources that India paid entire amount of INR 75 crore even after Pakistan's hostilities towards India. So Dr. Tharoor responded comfortably. Now the real discourse initiates. India released first installment immediately, but withheld temporarily due amount of 55 crore. In apprehension, given the background of Pakistan's establishment, that Pakistan's communist regime propel invasive activities in specifically Jammu and Kashmir and could stumble or create stumbling block to democratic integration of India, crushing expression of self determination of individuals. Even in this critical situation, when Machiavellian opportunism or opportunistic politics was ideal for politics, father of nation, soul of Indian national movement, pioneer of non-violence, satyagrah, and integrity in politics, decided fast unto death to release Pakistan's due share immediately, even in the critical situation when Pakistan had invaded India with sole purpose of protecting morality, even sacrificing national interest. What a courage to initiate, strengthen ethical and moral decency in international diplomacy. Imagine if India didn't release that amount, with what moral authority Dr. Tharoor criticized colonial character that deprived colony in each and every dimension. If diplomat Tharoor would unable to respond as diplomacy initiated with the dialogue, it demise its infancy. Father of nation and his decision of fast unto death is now our glorious heritage in international diplomacy that not only reflected in holiest Indus Water Treaty that the world ever witnessed, but now adopting responsibility of G20 presidency. Also, that revolve around the theme one earth, one family, one future. Our cultural heritage Vasudev Kutumbakam. Now it is well established that our national integration based on composite patriotism that conceptualized or take form or shape from our cultural heritage, civilisational ethos, constitutional morality had transformed our nation into phoenix whose existence and dignity even fire cannot extinct. For an example, during 1971 Indo-Pak War, even superpower United States of America nuclear naval ships can neither deter India's armed forces, humanitarian actions dedicated to universal human values, nor protect Pakistan's unity based on communalism and communal rights, targeting innocents as sponsored or manufactured enemies. Our cultural faith, truth alone triumphs, enriched our cherished ideals of Indian national movement. After decades and even centuries after, we understand in entirety the ideals for which our enlightened visionary founding guardians sacrifice everything. So we ought to inculcate virtues of respecting alternative views, and perspectives so that thousand flowers bloom. This is the essence of freedom of speech and expression. Always